Hi everyone, today what I want to do is demonstrate how to wash your vinyl LP records. The way I'm going to show you is very cheap and easy and effective. With most records, you'll find that people are buying second-hand records today. They're trying to get those old classics. A lot of these records have been sitting, gathering dust, and for the past 30 years, this dust does get deep into the grooves here, and you do eventually need to give them a good clean. There are expensive mechanisms you can buy or systems, hundreds of dollars worth. I found this system that I'm going to show you today being effective, and hopefully you can also use that as well. So the first thing is you need a record, like a dirty record. So this is one that I've just grabbed out of an old bundle that we've got. It's very dirty, some built-in grit. You need a towel, and the thing that you will be shown today is these suction caps. Now these are suction caps. Usually they use these for grabbing glass. You can see they form a suction. You need one of these painting brushes. They're edger brushes. You've probably seen this version here with the hard plastic, and also the other version that I prefer is with the foam. It's got soft edges, which is less likely to damage your record. So I'll stick to this one here today. You need to get a spray bottle with detergent. Now I pretty much just put detergent in there and some isopropyl alcohol. Detergent on its own will also do the job, but there are various formulas people use. 30% isopropyl, water and detergent, or just detergent, a few squeezes of dishwashing detergent, nothing special, and something that cuts through grease, and we use that as part of the process, and a cheap spray bottle. These things here, these suction caps, the reason that these are so good is that when you're washing records, if you don't have something that can protect the labels, then eventually your labels will get wet and will also possibly start bubbling and peeling off. The good thing with these suction caps is that they actually go over your record label as such, and as you can see, the label is totally protected all around, and your label doesn't get wet. Now, putting your record on the suction caps. Again, I simply just place the suction cap so that it's evenly around the labels as such. I then grab the section suction cap and do the same, as so. Then holding them together, I clip them. You've now got a mechanism where your record is held firmly and secure. Right, time to clean. All you do basically is, believe it or not, turn the tap on, let the water warm up a bit. So they're not that fragile, so records are quite sturdy, and they can take a bit of heat. You don't want the water to be boiling, you want it to be like lukewarm, sort of above the comfort level. You don't want to be burning your fingers first of all, and you don't want to melt the record. You then simply just get the record and let the water go around it. Again, you'll hear people saying, oh, you've got to do this in a structured manner, make sure. Pretty much the water's warmed up, it's quite warm now. I then get the spray with the soap, spray one side, spray the next side, and this is where the foam painting brush comes in. With all its many fibres here, it actually just goes through, and you can see it starts following the record. I'll just close this while we're doing it. You just go around and around, you can go backwards. And what it's doing is really just going into the grooves, but it's also removing all the grime that's formed, fingerprints, dust. Okay, so we've done side one. And as you can see, these handles are basically a good way to support your record, so you can easily focus on the cleaning process without having to worry about your record falling down or holding it by the edges, making it difficult to clean. So you just give it a good clean all the way, and this pretty much follows the grooves. Okay, won't spend too much time. I think that's pretty good now. And then it's a matter of turn the pressure up a bit and let the water do its magic. It'll just okay, that side looks pretty good. There's no secret formula to this really. It's a matter of just getting that water to go and clean off all the detergent. Do the other side a bit. And that's pretty much it. I think, you know, if you find anything that's a bit more built in, maybe give it another little scrub, like so. The thing it doesn't do is take off scratches, so don't expect this to remove. If it's scratched, it's scratched. You're not going to fix that. This is really getting rid of the dust that causes all that crackly sound that's annoying in some cases. Okay, a good microfiber cloth, just to give it a little, get rid of some of the surface water from it. And then simply unpop these handles. Comes off. The label's still dry. Okay. The record is actually very clean now. And a good cotton towel, I just simply push it in, let it absorb the water. Okay, and that's pretty much the process. Now, most of the stuff, or pretty much all the scratches are still there, the fine scratches, but all the fingerprints have disappeared. Don't play a record as soon as you've washed it. There is water still inside these grooves, and when you actually put it on the turntable and it starts spinning around, the water heats up and can damage your record and your needle. What you need to do now is let it dry, maybe for a day. I typically just, you know, lean it against something like this, you know, where the record sits getting air across both sides like that. Some people put them in dish racks. You'll find somewhere to stand the record up and let it air. Leave that for a day, overnight, and the next day you'll have a record that sounds perfect, and you'll have music that's going to be the way it's supposed to sound without all that extra dust. Okay, so that's it. $20 worth of equipment, bit of soap and alcohol, and you're all done. Good luck. Hope you enjoy your music.